your nails. Paint your nails the way I like them.
Good morning, guys. We are back. It's a new vlog.
Talking to it. She keep that pussy Brazilian, soft and silky. You lucky I get you till you don't care about no hell, and I do you in the hills.
Hey guys, it's a new day. I just recorded a get ready with me for TikTok, like a short form. Yeah, I'm gonna take some pictures with my paintings, so that's why we're nice and ready. Here's our outfit. This shirt's from Amazon, these khakis with this nice white trim. Yeah, I've been making so much art. Y'all definitely should be witnessing this in this video, so I just finished taking pictures and posting and all that stuff last night. I had like really great ideas of what I wanted to do today, and I did like a portion of it, but I honestly think I just changed my mind. I've done mini twist all week, and actually, okay, I'll show you guys at a different point in this video, but I did get a PR from Garnier, and that was my first PR. Oh my gosh, and I actually enjoy it. I got a shampoo, a mask, and this like curl method spray. And I've been using the spray. The shampoo, I could do without it, you know, but it's extra shampoo. It doesn't get as sudsy as I like, but the mask was pretty good. And you know how like when you get a new product or something, you just have like more pep in your step sometimes? That's what happens. The past 2 weeks I've actually been taking care of my hair because I've had like products. So I've done a bunch of mini twists, and then I've been spraying their curl spray on it with oil, and then I've just been like keeping my hair twisted under a bandana, and then when I take it out, it looks like this. Like, I love it. So yeah, this is just like a mini twist out. It was like 2.5 days, I think. Yeah, I just split it in the middle and then make a little bun. Yeah, it stretches my roots, and it like kind of swirls my ends a little bit. These were old paintings that I decided to paint over, and they look like this, so period.
Remember you used to drive a Yukon. I pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson. Are you with me? In the Phantom with the roof gone. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. I cannot be getting move on. I keep on, I know. You like to go slow. Tell me the password. Slide city, you know what that means. I'm coming up on you quickly. Rapping nice things. Slide, show me other man tryna get in the bed. So I'ma get lost instead. I know it's gonna make you bad. What would I do if I didn't love you, babe? What would I do? I didn't love you, babe. What would I do if I didn't love you? Just wanna be the one to give you what you want. I could put you in and you shouldn't run. Right around town with your hair done. I know you like it when I tell you what you want. Give you better what you do when you know. I can tell your friends you do want that.
I'm actually in my little closet thing, and I'm taking pictures. I look so cute. This light isn't doing me justice, but on flash, We're at Goodwill and we're looking at clothes in the men's section. And yeah, this is like my section for pants. Oh my gosh, I forget that their stores have frames and canvases. Like, this is my dream. Like, I would hate to paint over someone's work, but it's a really good size. Oh, a big old clock. Oh, you guys, when I get the crib, it's over. See, this is so something that we would have had in our house as kids. And then these frames are just gorgeous. I really want to do some handmade frames once I get there, but I just like love frames and pictures, obviously, if y'all can't tell. Girls, that's actually so cute. Whoever made it, even if it's mass produced, like, they did a great job. We have the game right there. Yeah, you can feel it, you can see the people's work. This is probably like some molding paste as well. I love it. This is something I would totally get. It's only $13, but it's like this see-through glass, and then it's like empty. That's like something I really want to do, is like put stuff under like a table, even like a, yeah, under a coffee table, so you kind of like the layers of that, coffee table books and stuff, and then you can like see it through. That's like the big picture. Oh, I would eat this up. And I like the brown too. It's cute. I left my camera in the car, but I'm in the hair store and I'm trying to get some hair. But I don't know where a French curl would be.
Time will bring the real end about your eye. Today there'll be no remnants, no trace, no residual feelings within you. Then you won't remember me. Your face will be the reason I smile, but I will not see what I cannot have forever. I'll always love you. I hope you feel the same. Oh, baby, dirty. The game was so bad. Toy with my affliction.
So as you guys have seen, we have been running errands, me and my brother. I'm gonna do a mini haul right now. So cute. Now at the beauty supply, I spent way too much money, and I'm not even mad at myself, because if you know, you know your hair is important, and it's important to me. And I literally ran out of like everything that I needed for braiding my hair. Edge control, and then some shine and jam for my braids. Edge control, I used to use the Edge Boost forever ago, and I love the pineapple one. And I've been using the I think the gummy, I have it linked on my storefront, but I've been using that one for the past like 2 to 3 years now, and I really like it. Y'all will for sure see the end product of my hair, but I got 2 packs of some French curl. 2 packs, I have no idea how many I'll need, but it's better to have more hair than not, so we did that. And lastly, tell me why they have Sol de Janeiro dupes at my beauty supply, and I really like Sol de Janeiro 40, but last year this time I was obsessed with this scent, and I'm just feeling nostalgic on this scent, and I really like this one too, but like I'm extra here for like the fall winter body mist smell. To pick out what the end of last year smelled like, it was this and Victor and Rolf, and it was wonderful. They do a really good job at dupes. Smelled the sample and I was like, girl, I really wanted this, and I only saw like the big size. It smells so good. Okay, yeah, and it's in this long tubey bottle, so that's wonderful. Got a fresh gloss. Why was it, lip gloss hasn't been $2.49 ever. Ended this one, but we're just gonna be extra gloss prepared. So yeah, all right guys, brother's here, we're about to get going. Hi guys, I have been listening to Leon Thomas's new album. It came out today. It's amazing. Went on a walk this morning and it got me all motivated, and now we are dressed. I'm recording a bunch of like short form videos, so check out my socials because I'm kind of pre-recording, but sometimes I hate like sitting on stuff, so I might just be posting them. I have no idea, but we look so gorgina. The room is a hot mess, so let's not even try to talk about it. We have our shirt, painters have better strokes, thank you.
He don't gotta know it. Does he touch you here like this? Let me take the friction from your lips, and I'ma love you, girl.
And yeah, this is just like the behind the scenes. I don't know when I'm deciding to drop this because I kind of have like a whole thing in mind. Been into my football, so I have this piece going and I just love it. It's literally so fun. There's like so much texture. We are about to do our makeup and chit chat. I have like so much I want to talk to y'all about, so that's what we're about to do. Did these braids with the hair that we got earlier in this video. They look so cute. I'm also like not the most organized braider. I just like to do it and it ends up looking good and how I like it. It's the Garnier product that I got and I used it like on my hair. I just been spraying it on these honestly because it smells good. It's really light. We're about to do our makeup as good as I want and can just because I want to take some selfies. It feels really good to do that, and if you haven't, you should do it. Like, get ready at home when you have nowhere to go and just relax and do your makeup and just have fun. I definitely have felt like my makeup has been changing so much, and I don't know, I feel like my makeup changes with every hairstyle just because I have to like adjust the placement on my face, and then I end up like keeping it up. Like, I used to, like, when my hair is up and out of the way, it like I really can reach the full of my face, but then when it's like this, I'm kind of softer. So that's just something interesting that I've realized. I've been really like in a really odd space of everything. I've been creating so much art, which has been feeling really good. It's been like the thing kind of keeping me afloat. It's just creating as much as I can, and it feels really good. And I feel like when you're in moments like that, when everything else feels like really hard, but you find something that makes you feel good, it's kind of like a test sometimes of like, oh my gosh, like, what am I doing? Why is this the only thing that can like kind of save me in a way? That applies for people, things, habits, all that stuff, or things that you're just like are fueling you in a good way or even negative. But yeah, I'm just in a weird space. I've been unemployed for like 3 months, and it's not like crazy. I left my job by my own will because I can. I'm 23, you know, thankfully. Granted, I'm the youngest, and like my siblings, they've gone, came back, or have gone and haven't come back. You know, I have 3 older siblings and I love them to pieces. I feel like maybe that could be why I don't feel that much of a rush. And I also don't like really give in to society's pressure sometimes, just because like it's a real thing of where you should be and all that. And like, I definitely have my moments. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but in that way, the biggest thing that keeps me afloat is that I'm never gonna have this time back of hanging out. Like, I enjoy home now. It wasn't like, I've been wanting to move out since I was like 11 years old, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the best situation, but here we are. I actually am pretty surprised that I'm at this age wanting to be at home sometimes, but I'm happy for it because like, if y'all don't know, I keep bringing it up so much and nothing's funny, but yeah, my dad passed away 5 years ago, and like that really forced me to like grow up in another way. Like, I had to grow up faster in other ways, but in that way specifically of like, oh, like it's not forever. And I knew that there was kind of, you know, feelings and just naturalness of life of like, oh yeah, this isn't forever, but you know, death is definite. And that was something that I was like, oh, okay. And it didn't just happen like super fast. Like, I literally wanted to move out. I stopped wanting to move out like as bad as I wanted to probably like a year ago, when I realized like what I'm doing, I'm so content and I'm happy to be at home with my family because I love them and I like being around them and just having the support, because honestly at some point it won't be the case, and that's the really unfortunate but beautiful thing of life because of growth. And you know, like, I hope to have my own family, I hope to have my own place, and honestly just slowing down, not something that's kind of been keeping me afloat but always keeps me afloat, has been like spirituality and stuff. I'm Christian adjacent Pentecostal, which is, you know, funny. My grandpa was a pastor and we definitely grew up in church. My dad played the piano since he was 8 at church because obviously that was his dad's church. And yeah, so I'm in there, but I did grow up in church and I've always known like God and Jesus and knowing things like that. I say that to say is that I am just like a spiritual person, and that does keep me afloat when I'm like stressed about my current situation and everything going on in my life. Recently I wrote these down just because it's something, you know, like you need reminders sometimes. I wrote down constantly practicing compassion, which is like, yeah, like you should always be compassionate, but it's like the practice and the thought process of like, oh, I need to be practicing. Like, you know, you can't just, you know, just do stuff in a day. You have to practice sometimes. You can show up that day and do it, but it's like the continual practice. And one thing about me, I believe in longevity, and that's kind of what I mean. Constantly practicing compassion, letting it rise and fall, like rise and fall in anger to understanding. Pretty much like anything that happens to me, I'm a pretty emotional person, and as a kid I would cry just so much. Like my best friend of 12 years, I think, yeah, ongoing 12, the reason, like, her first impression of me is because I cried because my locker wouldn't open. So I just always think of that and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just such a emotional person, and I'm not necessarily emotional in like a cry way anymore. I think it was because, like, even as a kid I would cry. Well, like I just said, yeah, I've just always been a crybaby, but it's been out of anger, I realize, in my older age, of like anger. Like, I'm angry, that's my emotion. It's not because I'm sad, I'm angry. Different meditations and stuff I've been practicing, it's like you see something happen and then you let it pass and then it's over. So with that, I equate it to like the rise and fall, and like that's how I've been feeling. Like my anger to understanding, I let myself, this is an ongoing practice as well, of I let myself be angry for that second, and then I move to understanding, and then I try to let it go. That's how I'm practicing my compassion, trying to go to a place of understanding and then move on, because it doesn't feel right in your body. That's kind of one big thing I've been letting happen, like with any emotion, any single thing, social media, creating, reciprocation, people, all that stuff. I'm like, I rise and then I let it fall and it passes, and it feels better than holding it and having some type of opinion, thought, anything about it. That's one thing that I've been really paying attention to in my emotions, because what good is it for anybody? Like, I don't want to be angry. I don't want to hold on any feelings that don't serve me, honestly, because I have a mission. Like, you know, I have a mission, and a lot of things are just nonsense and passing, and I just can't take it. I have a Bible streak of 620 days. I do believe in different forms of the word. Something I've always gravitated towards, because I grew up listening to sermons. So one thing I really like is like the Ram Dass recordings and lectures. But that is a really good way that I learn. I feel like me saying that right now just made me realize like how I learned in school as well, is that I'm a good listener. I like to feel and take in understanding and then apply it myself. That all clicking made me think about is definitely from church and from a young age and listening. I wrote notes and all that stuff. I really make it a point to read my scripture in a day, and you know, religion's a thin line for me, just because I know my beliefs and I don't have to justify them to anybody, and I don't want to ever put my beliefs on anyone. I just want good vibes, good energy, and I know what I bring. We are letting our concealer dry. I'm actually using the Sephora concealer, and it's just on there. It's here. I wouldn't wear it out seriously just because I feel like it's way more separation than any other concealer that I have. And I like the Too Faced one the most. That's the one I wear the most often. So that's what we're doing. Like this because I want the doe look for sure. I always forget it when I'm just doing my makeup because I do it so much. But now we're taking our time and having fun. But yeah, I started editing this video. This is supposed to be an October vlog. And it is. I just didn't record very much. But I also have genuinely been like going through it and then also just painting and creating and doing what feels good. And I really enjoy I know I've been like doing like topic based videos for you guys and I really like that, but I think I'm gonna shift to really just doing vlogs and then incorporating those topics in between during my vlogs. That's one of my like long-term goals, is to, you know, make things the way that I see fit and how I really want to present them. And I think that's like the next stage, is that I just want to do like vlogs and my short form content, and then all the stuff that I have, like that I do, like book talks, like my makeup and like style videos or chit chat and painting and stuff. I just want to put those in the vlogs and call it a day, just because that feels good to me moving forward. And also this vlog, I wanted to have out, it's currently the 28th. Tomorrow's my brother's birthday. I feel like I uploaded a pretty good amount of times this month that I'm okay to, I think I'm gonna skip this week, which would mean Thursday the 30th I don't post when I normally would. But we are a young channel, like literally not that big of a deal by any means when I decide to post, but I know that I like consistency. But I think I need to take a step back, reevaluate, and continue to make some stuff that I had in mind. My goals are vlogs, and then I am gonna do a dedicated tattoo tour, just because like those they obviously do well. They're like the only videos on here, like, you know, body modifications and stuff that I do, that I want to continue to dedicate videos to. But I think everything else I just want to put into a vlog. I do plan to do the tattoo tour within the next 2 weeks, so once this vlog is actually out, y'all will know. And the reason why I wanted this to be an October vlog was because I was hopeful for Halloween. There is still 3 days, so you know, anything can happen, but I don't think I'm gonna end up having Halloween plans, which is fine. My family, we grew up, we did not celebrate Halloween, but my mom would buy us costumes the day after just because it was fun. But like I said, I grew up Christian, like we did not celebrate Halloween at all, and costumes and stuff and all that. In my adult age and stuff, I like a good costume. Like, this is girl holiday. I only have like one really close friend, and she's doing other stuff. I think sometimes it can be really hard. Plenty of people talk about and can relate to, but like I just genuinely, like, I am likable in the friendship sense, and I'm a really good friend, and I know that I am. And I think especially like in your 20s and growing up, your friends change and all that stuff. Like, I graduated 2020, so even then, like, some of the friendships that were a little shaky got super shaky then, and then they like ended, or it was just like, okay, no goodbyes, like, we're done. And that was what it was. And I know that those weren't, like, you know, they were just school friends, honestly, apparently at that point. Some of your school friends won't be your friends forever, clearly, but I do have my best friend since 6th grade. We are bestie boos, and that is not changing. One thing that, like, genuinely, like, I don't know, it's just really hard. And I say that because, like, Halloween, you know, girl holiday, you do want to do stuff, and you do just want to go out. And I would love to go out on my own, but I wouldn't do that on Halloween. And also, I just, like, am I'm not, like, that type of person necessarily. Like, I like the concept, and maybe I will at some point, but I'm just like, I live in Houston, guys. I'm not comfortable with that, genuinely. Like, I want to be with somebody I know, going out for real. Concerts, that's a different type of independence. It's like you're going to see a musician and you're going home. It's not like I'm trying to be lit and out of it and dancing and, you know, working, you know. Like, I'm not even like sad or anything because it's just Halloween and stuff, but I just, you know, it would be nice to have some plans on girl holiday, because I'd be saying girl holiday because it's girl holiday, like, come on. And like, duh, you guys know I like to do my makeup and stuff. Like, that is the whole point. I just want to go out. I just want to be cute. I just want to get ready. And if that happens, great. But if it doesn't, it's what it is. Friendships are really funny. I had this one really close friend, and then she basically ghosted me, and we were friends like for a really long time. So that was really strange and over with. And I have been forgiving in my life, but not anymore. And we haven't been friends for like a year and a half now, and I'm really grateful for it. Like, that was necessary to my growth, and I know like that was all divine, genuinely, because that's not a friendship by any means. Like, that was God. And then I had this other friendship. Oh my gosh, you guys, I basically had a friendship since like elementary that ended up stalkerish, basically internet stalking, harassment, and I really don't talk about it. And I'm gonna leave this in just because it's like real, and you know, this is a part of a long vlog, so it's like a casual drop this lore on you guys. But it did happen, and it was really like, it's really hard to go through certain things, especially in the friendship department, knowing that you are a good friend. Like, no BS, I'm not a bad friend. I think people who are like not good friends be claiming that they're good friends, and they're not, and that's just not me. Obviously, I'm human. Like, not everyone is meant for everybody, but I just know that I'm very selective with the people in my life because of the way I attach to people. So I'm very selective, and I know what a friendship is, like just what it is, and then it's over and all that stuff. Like, I know what it is and what it isn't. That's just what I've been experiencing. Like, just like, cause last year I went out with my brother and his friends, and like, even that, like, me and my siblings are close, and our French and like our ages are fairly close, so it's like I love having that as an option to hang out with my brother's friends and stuff. But that's why they're your brother's friends, not necessarily yours. It's like, it's just funny, especially a boy versus a girl. Yeah, it's just all just really interesting, and like, I'm not mad at it. It's just something that I think about. It makes you feel some type of way about yourself, or like, how come people don't want to talk to me and stuff and all that. Okay, granted, I don't really go many places and stuff, so I understand it. Like, it's nothing for me to feel like that bad about, only because like, I am young. I haven't even met all the people I'm gonna love yet, you know, so I'm really not tripping. But it's definitely not a thought in my head of like, oh, how come this and that. I consistently go to the gym, and you know, there's people you recognize and say hello, but it's just, I don't know, that barrier is hard for me. But I just feel like in that type of setting where you know you're gonna see someone every day, it's hard to like develop a friendship, because it's like, oh, I have to talk to you every time I come here. Like, I just feel really good about my work lately too, just because like I've always drawn and painted and stuff, and I just never felt like confident in it, and like that I had to be a certain way. I never took art classes and stuff, and I just feel like those are the people who I've ever compared myself to, not just people who were creative. Because in a high school setting, at least at the time, it's like, how do you really express creativity outside of, oh, you're in art class, you know, or you're in theater and then you're in choir, you play an instrument. Like, those are different avenues, but they just like, you know, like physical art and stuff, you just think, oh, art people. And like, I don't know, maybe I'm not saying that the best, but I know how I mean it. But yeah, I don't know, I didn't go to college, so I feel like that, I don't know, in some way that sometimes stunts me, and I can't be mad at it, but it does stunt me of like, you know, openness and learning new things, even though I like trust the things that I've learned so far. Honestly, I'm gonna just keep playing until I'm done. I'm not meeting other new young people in a long time. It's just a thing, it's real. I know I can put myself in certain situations and blah blah blah, all these things. And also with the age of social media, it's like the mutuals aspects and like people who you know on the internet versus in real life, and it's like, oh, you feel social, and then it's like, oh, you're not really that social. But like, regardless, I'm who I am, you know. But yeah, it's just different, dedicating myself to my craft and my art, and it feels really good. I'm trusting in it all divinely, because that's all that I can do right now. And like I just have to continue to have this like this steady faith and the steadfastness and just this motivation, this feeling, and keep following it. That's the only way. Just leaning into what I know I should be doing. Like there's no doubt in my mind that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I just think it's like the physical things of, oh, you should do this, this, and that. That is like really hard to overcome sometimes. In other news, I've been listening to so much freaking music. Oh my freaking gosh, you guys. It's been wonderful. But the songs on the screen, these songs aren't even on a playlist for real, but I've just been really enjoying them. And they're not fall at all. They're just songs that I like. So we're about to vibe because they make me feel really good. It's like that energy of like, no one can touch you. Like, you can't be touched if you fly. Like, I don't know, I've been building myself up a lot more in the past week than I should have to, and I feel like it's okay, but it just is hard. Yeah, it's what it is. I really do think a lot of it, it's like, it's not even what I'm doing, it's like that, I don't know, I'm blessed to not, you know, to have done the things that I needed to do in order to be in the position I am right now. But it's just, it's like, oh my gosh, like, how do you not feel inadequate sometimes? Like, how do you not feel like you're not enough? How do you not feel like you're not enough? Like, ugh. No matter what anyone says and reassures you, that will never be enough until you believe it. And I know that I'm enough. It's just those moments that are low. It's just those moments that are low. That's really what it is. And it's what it is. And it's like all day you can say it's what it is. And that's all that it is. So we're just gonna listen to music and try to get our energy up while we finish our makeup, because I'm about to be feeling like mad conceited and loving it and just beautiful. And I will never ever, for starters, like, I know I'm only gonna get worse. Worse is an exaggeration, but I am never not gonna be myself. I'm never not gonna appreciate myself. I've always felt good about my looks. Like, that has never not been the case. So if I'm ever like, if anyone has ever said, oh, you're conceited, okay, like, what does that have to do with me? I know how I look, I know how I feel, and that is that thing of rise and fall. Like, I just can only respond with compassion that you may not feel that way if you have something to say, you know exactly what I mean. I know that I'm a good person. There's no doubt in my mind about that. I really don't have a guilt complex because, I don't know, that's between me and my God. Like, it just is. I look good, and I can't wait to continue to look good right now. In this book I was reading, it was like the difference between kindness and being nice, and I really think everyone needs to think about that, just because, like, you can be nice and it not be real. It's just, your niceness is your demeanor, and if you're just not nice as a demeanor, that's fine, as long as you're kind inside and the way you treat people and your actions. Like, it would be really nice if everyone was nice, but that's just not the case, and considerate and all these things. But you really have to focus on what we do have, and it is our kindness and what's inside, and literally constantly practicing compassion. I know there are terrible people out there. There's so many terrible things, and I just feel like it's so easy to not want to be compassionate and not be kind when it's literally free. It's really free. And it's like, my whole thing has ever been, if you're not hurting anyone, then you're fine. And that's kind of how I feel. And I think that applies to niceness and kindness. Like, if you are kind and you just may not like walk like you're nice, that's what it is, and it's okay. You have people who love you. I genuinely believe in numbers and the individual. Like, I know there's that whole thing of like, oh, if one person told you your outfit was fire, that's enough for the day. But then social media makes it like this whole other thing. And I really took that statement because I'm like, you know, if you just think about anything, small numbers add up. People are there to support you. That's how I feel, because we're in the 900s of our subscribers. Like, I have 900 subscribers. Like, we are growing, and I'm really grateful. I know what I want out of this. I know what I want out of, I like to think I know what I want. Let me correct myself. But I just know I want to continue to grow, and I like the direction we're going. I'm very appreciative for everyone who's ever subscribed, who takes their time out of their day to watch me, even if it's one person. And I don't doubt these small numbers adding up. I don't doubt it. And even numbers aside, I don't doubt one person actually gaining information from me and anything that I have to say. I don't doubt that, because it happens to me. And that's something that's heavy on my mind, of like, when you talk to a person, that is enough to make an impression. That is enough for something that they say to stick with you. And that's just ultimately what it is all about. So anytime you are feeling self-doubt, me telling myself this too, anytime you're feeling self-doubt, just remember that if one person wants something, that is enough. Yeah, especially as much as I've been painting, I have been putting all these pieces up on my wall, and most of them I'm keeping for the time being. But at one point, I will be making paintings and creations that are one of one. Like, that one person getting it or buying it or whatever the case is more than enough for me, because I put my heart into something for them to take and carry with them for the rest of their life. And I like to think I'm intentional with everything that I do. So I just feel like that's applicable for anything that I put out, and just all of the above. Any video that I make, any second that you visualize in my life and see, I hope it's giving you something positive. That's just my whole goal. I think I'm off my soapbox. I'm gonna listen to some music, and we're gonna finish our makeup. Victoria Monet cake, Ian and Summer. So here's the theme. I love Victoria Monet. That's the goal.
You know, I laugh at.
This song is me right now.
I'm packing it up. Witness, man, fuck that bitch. I need to spend more time praying to Jesus. I've been on drugs and shit. Look, get my foreign shit. You know,
like that song this whole week at the gym, and every point I've been turning that song on a lot, especially today. I was like, no, like, don't play me. Don't play me. And I'm like, extra self-aware, maybe a little too much, but yeah, I'm like, I'm not one. Don't play with me. Like, yes, I'm kind, like I just said, but I'm like, I won't let anyone take anything away from me. Like, you're not taking me from me. People are so quick to want to humble you and crap, and like, just all this crap, and I'm just like, no, like, you're not doing that to me. And I feel like that's what that song has been giving me. Play with somebody else, not me. And like, just being on a different level mentally and with your aspirations. Like, I'm not the one. Do not project. Do not play me. Like, I'm literally, karma is real. Like, all I know is how certain people in my life have treated me that I don't deserve, and that's why I do not play specifically, because I never deserved that. Never. Mistake my kindness for weakness. Here, let's run that part back. Like, that's literally how I feel. Like, I've been hoed so bad. I've always been hoed, you guys. But that is not gonna stop me. That's never gonna stop me. Next song.
In the back, don't you hear the sounds that
Hope you guys enjoy. I love you. I'll see you as soon as possible. And yeah, thank you for being here and listening to me talk. And I just hope it was useful in any way that you needed it. Yeah. I genuinely haven't talked to you guys in a while. Like, I've been honestly doing so much outside of my chit chat just now. Let me show you my walls, because we redid some stuff. We have this painting. All of my paintings are on my website, are on by Henny. just in case you guys want some prints. I'm always gonna push it only because like I said, I'm creating stuff, and if you guys want something, I'd love if you wanted to get something. Yeah, and posting this vlog later than I would is because I'm releasing some other artwork, and I just want it to all be timely so it could just be smooth. But yeah, we have this one. It's To Bloom You Must Take Risk, and that's how I've been feeling. I put risk on my fingers. Not my best work by any means, but the sentiment is there. And then I did this one. This one's called Sink because it's like teeth. And this one has been out for like ever at this point. Blue lips, super cute. Yeah, this is the one we did in our paint and sip video. One is Kiss, which we took pictures of earlier. Oh, this is like my big one. I'm so proud of this. It's been hanging up for like 2 days, and I genuinely am obsessed. Like, look at what I did. So yeah, I've definitely really enjoyed painting. Oh, find out. But yeah, here are just like some old stuff. I always have my artwork up in my room, which I'm assuming you guys like realize that this is my work on the walls. So yeah, if you ever want to just liven up your space, you see what I do, so go get you some. Lovely, I feel really good. So thank you guys for being that outlet for me right now. And if I don't talk to you the rest of the vlog, deuces and sending love. And I'm just really happy.